You're watching this game on Visitor Network TV, Channel 99. I'd like to mention some of our sponsors as we get ready here for the kickoff. Connell Electric, Axe Screen and Window Repair, Sushi by Yoshi, Brock Insurance, Congdon and Coleman Insurance, Cowboys Meat Market and Deli, Don Allen Auto Servants, Downey Flake Restaurant, Fairgrounds Restaurant, Harbor Fuel Oil Corporation, Hingham Savings Bank, Humphrey Electric, The Inquiring Mirror, Island Carpets, Kitty Muratogs, Island Lumber, Joe Rapaki CPA, Island Pharmacy, Cam Appliance, Island Variety, Killen Real Estate, Lindsay Incorporated, Ryder Electric, Madaket Marine, and Hawthorne House. And you too could be a sponsor. Your business logo and contact plan for 6 months, 24/7, a free 15-second ad. It's a $500 value. Give us a call, 825-8817. Oh, good return there, Dennis.
Yes, sir, I guess so.
Run back by Keith Lewis, number 3.
Keith Lewis.
Lewis gets the
run
ball
back.
all the way back to the 47, so you can't start with better field position than that.
For Nantucket.
Overall record?
Overall record.
Okay.
So Nantucket will be starting. Aloisi is still out. He got the concussion last week early in the game and did not return the action. He's out this week. Nantucket starting with a full backfield. Hands off to Phillips, and he busts through. First down.
Phillips up the middle. Gain of about 10 on the play. It's going to be enough for a first down for Nantucket.
Big run brought to us by Brock Insurance. Once we wish each and every student the very best year. Brock Insurance here to provide you with all your insurance needs. So Phillips, one run, one first down, Dennis.
Yeah, I was looking at the South Shore roster. They only have 21 players dressed. Keith Lewis outside, and he's going to get the outside. Oh, loses control, but the ball's fumbled out of bounds.
Run to the left side by Keith Lewis.
Tackle made by Hunter Bird. He's the guy you have to watch. He was their scoring machine on the offensive side. I think he's the only guy in the Mayflower Small who's listed in the top scoring. So an 8-yard run here. So Nantucket 2 plays, 19 yards. They're running well here, and the fog rolls in. Don't adjust your set, folks. That's the fog. I hope nobody's going to try to get out of here in a plane tonight.
Okay, with double wing formation, and they're going to go with up the middle. Javon Phillips, and he gets a huge gain.
Phillips, another first down.
Huge gain on that play.
Phillips, the player of the week last week for us up here in the booth, and also for the Inquirer Mirror. He's adding right to it right away here, Dennis.
Yeah, he's carrying the load. Aloisi is out, and
what's wrong with Aloisi? Do you know?
He has the symptoms of a concussion.
Oh my God.
So Phillips again up the middle, and it doesn't look like they're going to be able to stop him.
Gain of about 4 on the play.
They hold him to a 4-yard gain there, and it's nice to say they hold him to a 4-yard gain.
Jarek Petrozelli.
Okay, we got second down and about 5.
Second down, 5 to go.
Ball's on the 15-yard line, South Shore. And they're going to go pitch to Keith Lewis, and oh, nice tackle.
It's a pitch out to Keith Lewis. Is stopped in the backfield by number 88, Adam Mahoney.
Adam Mahoney, number 88 on the tackle.
Going to bring up third down.
So that's the first negative play for the Whalers today. Loses a couple, going to bring up 3rd and long. Again, we think field goal, and that's how last week's game got started. Their first drive stalled down here. Let's see if they can get the first down here. 3rd and 6. They got to get down to just about the 10 for the first down.
They lost the yard on that play. Phillips up the middle.
Oh, wow.
Nice tackle.
Phillips up the
Number
middle.
42.
So here's the decision. Field goal or go for it. Last week they
going to bring up 4th down.
Waited, and then they had to call a timeout to get the field goal unit in.
Well, they go see if they're going to call a timeout. Looks like they're leaving the offense on the field.
Now Phillips is bent over there. I don't know if he's hurt or just tired.
Well, he had previously been running wild. I think he might be a little tired there.
Okay, they're
Right.
going for it. No timeout, no field goal.
They're going double slot. They may throw on this play, Dick.
4th and 5.
And they are. And he's going to go right over the middle. Incomplete. So
Flag.
nice draw.
Got a flag out. Let's see what the call is.
Intended for number 88, Raheem Smith.
A little laundry on the field.
All right, they wouldn't have counted anyways. Nantucket had
Penalties on
Ineligible
Nantucket, declined by
downfield.
South Shore, first and
So
10.
South Shore-
South Shore Vikings.
It actually declines the penalty. I don't know. I mean, it worked out last week that they got the field goal, and what did they win the game by? 24-21 or 23-20. One of those.
Right, the field goal.
The field goal was the difference here. So they pass it up today. Portions of this first quarter brought to us by Don Allen Auto Center. Service for all makes and models. Customer shuttle service. Make an appointment for quick lane state inspections. Don Allen Auto Center. Okay, watch for number 7, Dennis. He's the guy.
Yeah, the tailback. Kyle Thompson, the quarterback, number 4. And they're going to go outside. And Thompson is not.
Wow.
Good run.
Pretty good run. I don't think he made much yardage.
He avoids a loss though. I mean, they had him for a 4 or 5 yard loss there. He missed. He made the first 2 tackles miss him, and Nantucket with great pursuit holds it to a 1 yard gain. We say holds it to a 1 yard gain. It should be 2nd and 15 right now.
And now I wonder if Thompson is a good thrower.
What do we know about this school? Is it a big school? Dick?
Yes. So sure. Yeah, it's a pretty big school. They go up. There's a penalty. And
Flags all around.
that
Oh,
may have
last
been
week-
a pass play
Last week, Hunter scored 3 touchdowns.
against.
2 of them on runs, 1 of them by the pass. So answering your question, I guess the quarterback can throw. But I think you're going to see what I'm getting the feeling is you're going to see number 7 handle the ball about 90% of the time, either by running or by catching passes. And as you say, they were probably setting up a pass play there. The motion though knocks them back. So now
Looked like it might have been a screen, Dick.
now it makes it almost a passing situation here.
And they go with double wide.
And 7 is in the slot out there, Hunter.
One count. And we're across the field. Fumble. And South Shore got
The
it.
pass play complete to
That's a
Tavares,
completion.
who One fumbled and then subsequently
Nathan Tavares won the catch.
Yeah, that was a completion because he turned and tried to go upfield.
gets in there.
Ball came out loose. A lot of will is there, but they all had their backs to him, so they're trying to turn to go for the ball.
About 5.
The recovery was by an offensive player running up the field, and he dove and fell on it as Wills fell on him. 3rd and short now.
3rd and short, 3rd and 5.
I thought it was closer than that, so short 5.
And they're going to cut it up. No, not today.
So run play by
Well, lost yardage, Dick.
Yeah.
stopped by Travis Denby.
Travis Denby did a good job on that, Dennis. He strung it out, and the runner had nowhere to go, couldn't make the cut.
If he had made the cut inside, he might have been better off.
Yeah, he's got to make that cut earlier.
Brings up 4th down.
Okay, Keith Lewis back at about the 50-yard line.
Lewis back deep for Nantucket.
Number 14, the kicker, Zach Meehan. Snap is good. And the kick's going to go end over end. It's going to go right through Lewis is hit right away.
Punch fielded by Lewis, brought down by Hunter Burt.
So Hunter Burke downfield making the tackle, Dennis. So he doesn't just save himself for offense. He's downfield special teams guy. That's good.
Good field
They don't have a
position.
lot of players here, Dick.
They don't. They're a very small roster, yeah. Very small roster.
Their own 47
Big
yard
school,
line.
that surprises me.
Well, I mean, you know, at any given year, things can change. You know,
Well, the roster, I count 22 kids on the roster, but I don't think 22 are dressed.
No,
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, 21's dressed. So 1 kid is injured.
okay, outside, Devon Phillips. He gets And he gets pushed out of bounds.
So run play.
Phillips is a unique big man, Dennis. He can go up the middle,
Eventually run
and he
out of
can run the
bounds, but only
sweep
after a gain
there.
of about 17 on that.
He wound up pushing his own blocker out of the way to get by him. Morgan Perry was blocking for him, and he pushed Morgan into a South Shore player, made the cut around him, and then started dancing down the sidelines for about a 15-yard pickup.
All right, 17-yard pickup for Phillips again, and this time gonna get about 4 or 5 yards.
Phillips again, stopped by Burt.
The offensive line for Nantucket's doing a nice job opening up the holes.
Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd down, 6 to go. From the Viking 30
See
yard
who's on that offense line. Quinn Town there. The right end. Center Kevin Santangelo. Jake Pearl, the right guard.
High formation, they're gonna go with the sweep. And it takes a host of South Shore
Wow.
to knock him out of bounds.
He's dragging people there.
I mean, he's a big back, 215 pounds.
Run, dragging guys with him. Never did go down. Eventually run out of bounds after a huge gain.
Some more in that offensive line. Matt Correa,
Gonna bring up
right
first
tackle.
Kevin Santangelo is the center.
Corey Ryder, left guard.
down. The timeout. Vikings on the field.
So South Shore takes a timeout. 1st and 10.
Take
The
a look
ball
over
is
there, all
about
those
the
cool floats that all these guys work so
12-yard
hard on.
line.
We're gonna have a float competition.
We've got you covered in town and out of town.
Halftime.
Nantucket Island Pharmacies.
It'll be a tough
In
decision.
town, 45 Main Street. Out of town, 122 Pleasant Street. Both pharmacies offer you prescriptions, nutritions, beauty products, health aid, qualified, knowledgeable staffs. Check out Nantucket Island Pharmacies, 45 Main Street, 122 Pleasant Street. Island Variety. Check out Island Variety, back to school supplies, party supplies, gifts, photo development cards, frames, photo albums. Island Variety, 5 Freedom Square. So the standings in Division 6 has Pope John Paul II number 1, and they're going to build on that, Dennis. They had a big victory last night over the team that knocked them off last year for first place. Mashpee is in 2nd. They're going to move up too. They had another victory last week. Southeast is in 3rd. They're going to stay there. They won last night. So all 1, 2, and 3. Nantucket is number 4. Millis Hopedale is 5. Bishop Conley 6, Cohasset 7, and Bristol Plymouth 8. South Shore is sitting at 9th place. So if South Shore wants to get into the top 8, they got to win today. If Nantucket wants to stay at number 4, they got to win today.
They got movement in the line. There'll be Laundry on the field. The left guard move for Nantucket.
That'll push Nantucket back 5, so it's going to make it a 1st and 15 from the 18.
It's 5-yard penalties.
Calls a false start. against
They're a
Nantucket.
drive killer.
5-yard penalty.
Especially in this part of the field. You don't like to pick up those 5-yard penalties.
At least Nantucket has played
17
up until this point penalty-free. Last week, penalties almost cost them the victory.
Is attainable without score.
Nick Correa came in for Francis Orlando. So we have 2 Correa brothers in there. Yeah, too many penalties the last 2 weeks.
And they go outside to Favon Phillips. And he's going to go. Oh, he fumbles out of bounds. Break for the Whalers.
I don't know if it went through the end zone or not.
No, it did not.
Owen Phillips.
That's close.
Ball came out at the end. We're going to wait for a spot.
Whalers were very lucky there. If that ball goes through the end zone, it's a touchback and they would have lost possession. But they regained possession because Phillips was the last one to have it. Oh, they are going to call it a touchback.
Really?
They are going to call it a
Change of
touchback.
possession in that play.
So they're going to say
Wow.
the fumble went into the end zone. I saw it go into the end zone, but I had the bad angle here.
I didn't think it did.
The angle, what I saw the ball bounce in the end zone.
Wow.
So it has to go across. So that's the worst type of fumble you can have. That you
Feels a touchback.
because
South Shore.
not only do you give the ball up to the other team, you give them 20 yards.
Wow.
So they're going to say it's a touchback on the fumble. In a real tough turnover there for the Whalers.
Okay,
I like the pass.
this is a passing formation for South Shore. Long count. And they're going to go up the middle. Short gain.
Run play up the middle, brought down by Jake Pearl,
Pearl on the tackle.
the 42.
Now the quarterback
Catches Zelli
there,
on that run.
when he threw left-handed, but
Yeah.
the handoff, he handed off right-handed that
Right.
time. So he can go,
Maybe he's ambidextrous.
goes both ways here. It was a right-handed handoff, but when he threw the ball down the field, he threw it with his left hand. Interesting.
Up the middle. Pretty good gain this time.
Again. Slight gain. Corey Ryder, Travis Denby, Matt Correa.
Nantucket
Travis
tried to-
Denby at the bottom of that pile for Nantucket.
Yeah, Nantucket trying to take the ball away from it at the end of
Down
it.
in short yardage for your Nantucket Whaler defense.
They're going to come right up the middle again. Right now they're spreading everybody, and instead of playing 11 on 11, when you spread everybody like that, you're playing 8 on 8. Now they come back in tight, which surprises me.
All right.
Watch for Burt to get it though. They're going to get it with number 7. Everybody knows that.
Sort of looking this way.
Everybody knows 7.
Long
Number
count.
7's going to get it.
And he's got it. He's got it and more. Pretty good run by Burt.
On the run.
That was a nice run.
For a first down.
You can see why he's a touchdown maker. He doesn't want to go down with that first or second wave. He dekes and he's small. He gets down low, and he almost popped out of that, Dennis. I have a feeling he's going to pop one tonight by sliding, and then just he has tremendous speed if he does.
If he gets into the second line,
It's going to be hard to catch.
It'll be hard to catch. And they're in split backs. Looks like a wishbone. Pass right down the middle, wide open. Oh, incomplete.
Pass incomplete.
Yeah, he was looking too much for number 7 there. I think number 1 had a
Number
step.
1 was wide open
Yeah, I
down
think
the
number
field.
1 had a step or two. That brings us up to the woeful Patriots here. Brady is not looking at the open guy. There was 2 or 3 plays last week where people were open and he's throwing to the other guy. Come on, Tom, play a better game tomorrow night. 2nd and 10, the ball at the 34. First quarter's almost over, Dennis.
Yeah, it is. It's going by fast. 1:13 left. All right. Long count. He throws this left-handed, wide open. Completion.
Complete to
Might be
Tavares.
enough.
Pretty close to the first down, Dick.
Sitting in third down is not enough for first down.
Geez, I don't know.
I
The coach might ask for measurement.
think I would get a measurement on this. And they're going to get it.
Now, the coach had a valid point
So the
down in the
official
field.
timeout.
The
Gonna
coach,
bring the chains out for a
the
measurement.
coach on the field just said to the referee, "How do we get an official measurement if you move the ball?" So that was right. The official picked up the ball, threw it into the middle of the field. Now they bring it back to where they thought it was.
Oh, God.
They say they should have left it right there for the measurement, not bring the ball into the middle. So now the ball has been moved twice. So this is
It's anybody's
an
guess.
unofficial. This is an unofficial official measurement.
Anybody's guess.
And this unofficial official measurement is brought to us by Nantucket Airlines. We're all about the island. 228-6234 for reservations. Matica Marine, full service marina. Get your boat serviced, get your boat out of the water. Call Matica Marine.
Very close.
Very close, yeah. It looked very close, but the officials should not have moved that ball before the measurement.
Dick, how about the girls' soccer team today with a 4-0 win over the Vineyard?
That was a big victory. I went by at the end of that there, and the girls were running around the field. They were quite excited. It's always nice when you beat the Vineyard. And what other scores do we have from the Vineyard today?
Okay, we have the 1-1 tie in field hockey today against the Vineyard. but the boys soccer team lost their first game.
Wow.
6-1.
6-1, yeah. They scored the first goal on that one too, and then Vineyard come back with 6-0. Not bad, really, when you can go 1-1-1 against the Vineyard. So this is a deciding factor for homecoming. If Nantucket's going to have a winning homecoming day, they got to win this football game.
Okay, they got a third down, Dick. And what do you think? It's about half a yard?
Less than that, yeah.
Probably a quarterback sneak, maybe?
I would think the quarterback sneak. You like to give it to number 7, but you always have the potential of getting tackled in the backfield.
All right, my
when you make the
question to you is
handoff.
if they don't make it.
If they don't make it, they might go for it again.
Yeah. Go to the fullback, and big hole. Number 40 for Nantucket made the tackle. A saving tackle.
Well,
David Wallace on the tackle for Nantucket.
I think South Shore might have outguessed Nantucket there a little. I think they're thinking quarterback sneak first, hand off to number 7 second, and then all of a sudden neither of that happens. So South Shore crossed midfield for the first time today.
And this drive is a time-consuming drive, Dick. And they're going to go right up the middle. Quick draw. Quick.
They're pretty good in those quick hitters there. And that's the end of the first period. So we have played one period here at Vito Capizzo Stadium, and it's 0-0. We'll be back with second quarter action.